Now the interview question is, what is the difference between calculate and calculate table function? The calculate function does not return a table like calculate table. The calculate function returns a scalar value, which means it is going to return a single value, whereas the calculate table returns a table itself. You know very well, the table consists of multiple columns, right? It returns a table, whereas here it is not returning a table, it returns a single value, it returns a table. Apart from this, these two functions are similar in one aspect, because using these two functions, we can modify the filter context. This is what I mentioned. Calculate returns a scalar, calculate table returns a table. Okay. The filter function, like calculate table function, it takes the first argument as a table and you can use a filter. And if you use a filter function, what happens is, it first applies the filter. In this case, takes this the subset of the data in your fact sales table. For those transactions, the sales amount is more than 200. And then it applies the sum on this subset of the data. Okay, behind the scene case something like a virtual table, and then it applies the sum on the total sales. Okay, but the filter function is not much helpful in terms of modifying the filter context, right? Filter context. If you want to modify the filter, that is not possible with filter function. And what is the difference between filter and calculate table? That's what we discussed. Typically used when you need to create a dynamic table expression with specific filters or conditions. The filter function is useful when you want to filter an existing table or expression to focus on specific that meets certain criteria. And apart from this, the filter function is not modifying the filter context, whereas the calculate table does that. Okay.